Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam. So as you read in the title, we have some pretty amazing stories to talk about today. The first and foremost that I want to start off with is this new documentary that recently came out that follows just a regular, ordinary man in his 70s, a man by the name of David Huggins, who, by all accounts, and those who have met him, and those of his neighbors, is just a normal, ordinary guy, an artist by trade, who over the past 50 years has been documenting his encounters with visiting extraterrestrial beings. And well, before we go any further, I will let you guys go ahead and check out this trailer for this new film. And mind you, if you have children in the room, I would advise that they look away due to some of the depictions that you'll see in this trailer. But nonetheless, check this out.
Why did these beings choose me? There is an orange yellowish light comes on. David is looking at the light and doesn't hurt his eyes. He is aware of the beings. They are standing over him. They are touching his body. My name is David Huggins. I'm 72 years old and I live in Hoboken, New Jersey. I was living a perfectly normal life until I started remembering things. It was just like image upon image upon image. It wouldn't stop. I was so scared. The eyes were just glowing straight toward me, and we floated up to some type of craft. I said, "You hurt me, you hurt me." No, 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 no. This is the woman I never told anyone about. When I was 17, I lost my virginity to a female extraterrestrial. That's all I can say about it. Virginity lost.
Okay, so you just saw it there. The new documentary, which is called Love and Saucers. While on its face may seem like something to laugh at, I assure you guys, this film, it's very serious, but it's also a very well-balanced film. This guy, Mr. Huggins, who is 72 years old, has for the majority of his entire life been painting these pictures of all of these various encounters that he's had with these extraterrestrial beings. In the film, he describes encountering the traditional short alien greys, as well as the sort of tall, lanky, praying mantis-looking beings, as well as hybrids, half human and half gray. And of course, the main topic of the story was that of his relations with some of these female beings and the experiences that came with them. Now again, from maybe watching the trailer, and if you know this is the first time you've seen this, you may have some preconceived notions about this man or the film, but I assure you, once you watch it, you may find yourself believing him more than you had before. And it truly is an amazing story. Now, I have actually been in touch and am currently in touch with the filmmaker who actually tracked down David, because Mr. Huggins doesn't actually use the internet, he doesn't have a cell phone, he doesn't believe in that stuff. So he's very hard to track down, but the filmmaker did. They made this film. And as you know, I am also in contact with The Orchard, who is the distribution company of the film, and I'm working on getting an interview with Mr. Huggins. I think that would be great. He doesn't do Skype or anything like that, but the filmmaker has assured me that I will be able to set up a phone call with him, which obviously I will play on the channel. But an amazing story, so I wanted you guys to check it out. Again, it's on Amazon. I'll put the link to it down below if you want to rent it. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. Now, in other news, if you've been following the channel recently, we've been talking a lot lately about AI, or artificial intelligence, and how it seems to be growing by leaps and bounds, from robotics to video software that allows it to erase things from a real-time video while you're recording it, or generate fictitious people out of thin air. One thing's for sure is that these computers are getting just terrifyingly advanced, and with that comes a news story about how now Google, which has its own voice-generating artificial intelligence, is now indistinguishable from humans. And as it were, humans have officially given their voice to machines. And so a research paper published by Google this month details this text-to-speech system called Tacotron 2, which claims near-human accuracy at imitating audio of a person speaking from text. The system is Google's second official generation of the technology, which consists of 2 deep neural networks, which have basically advanced to the point where you can listen to a computer talking and a human talking and not have any idea which one was the human and which one was the computer. And so to test this with you guys, I'm going to play you a couple of different recordings. Now remember, one of these recordings is of an actual human female reading a sentence, and the other is completely computer generated. So the first sentence we're going to start out with is, George Washington was the first president of the United States. Let's see if you guys can tell the difference.
George Washington was the first president of the United States. George Washington was the first president of the United States.
Okay, which one of those was the human and which one was the computer? Well, let me go ahead and play you for them one after the other once again, and really listen close.
George Washington was the first president of the United States. George Washington was the first president of the United States.
Okay, so some of you may think you have it down, and I'm not going to give it away, but what I will do is play you another sentence. Again, same thing, we'll play one after the other. You guys tell me this time saying the sentence, quote, that girl did a video about Star Wars lipstick. Give this a listen.
That girl did a video about Star Wars lipstick. That girl did a video about Star Wars lipstick.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Honestly, which one is the human and which one is the computer? Which again is why that's kind of frightening. Now, it's also been revealed and demonstrated, as you're about to hear, that this system can actually alter the way that it enunciates based on punctuation. So, for instance, capitalized words are stressed as someone would do when indicating that specific word is an important part of the sentence. So, in this example, where we'll read the sentence, quote, the buses aren't the problem, they actually provide a solution. So give this a listen.
The buses aren't the problem, they actually provide a solution.
And now in this variation of the same sentence, we will capitalize the word problem and the word solution, and you can hear the difference.
The buses aren't the problem, they actually provide a solution.
So again, it's really cool and yet creepy at the same time because it all depends on the application. So, you know, if it's just going to be for your phone talking to you when you ask it a question, or if it's going to be used for, maybe you get a phone call and you think you're talking to a human, or you don't know whether you're talking to a human or not. That is what's creepy about this. And obviously, if they can mimic a human this well, who's to say they can't take your voice? In fact, they already can. If you guys remember in a recent video, we talked about this Canadian technology startup whose new voice copying technology is able to completely mimic your voice in under 60 seconds. And so obviously you can only imagine someone with maybe bad intentions using your voice to call someone, or just any number of nightmare scenarios like this. So this is where we are. Technology is king in this brave new world, and I just hope that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. So with that today, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Be sure to share and subscribe on your way out. I've got much more coming, and I'll see you back in just a bit.